Okay, looks like we're live.
Looks like we are.
So it says, anyhow.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody shows up.
Yeah, we'll
or
see
if
if
they're all
anybody
blown
shows
away.
up. Yeah, they might all be blown away by now. The storm is coming through. So this is going to be a quick Saturday night live stream. Just wanted to catch up with everybody. It's been a very long time since we've done a live stream. If you can't tell, we're inside the house here.
Yeah.
And taking a reprieve from the weather. We were going to do a forging live stream, but wouldn't you know it, we're getting 30 and 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So
Yeah.
yep. Oh, I missed you too there with the forge. And hello, Aunt Andre Grenier, Ryan Hildell, hello. Hammer Time New York, hello, hello.
Call you surprised.
Yep, call you surprised. Yep. So anyway, so I've had a fun trip. I just got back from a class with Tom Latney, learning to do a decorative hacksaw frame. So that was a lot of fun. And it's inspired me for my future projects and jobs that I'm going to be undertaking. So looking forward to it. So hello, everybody. Archie Bunch, Shamrock Forge, hello, hello.
I'm sure you
Island
guys-
Metal Forge, thank you. We missed you too. New Penny Forge, missed you as well. Thank you. Hi, long time no see. That's right, Frank Strock. Good to have you here. Coffee's Forge, evening to you, sir. Yep.
Yeah, so Tom Latney, I'm sure you guys have all heard Roy talk about him, but
Yeah, it's got a terrible glare.
oh, it does.
There we
we go. Rotate a little bit. Yeah, this is a book of his work, and Roy did a video about, I think it came out about 2 or 3 weeks ago, talking about some new books that he got.
Yeah.
So this is one of them. And Tom does some excellent work.
Yeah, he does some amazing work. And if you see a lot of these decorative vices, that's kind of inspired by a lot of what Tom Latney does. So he was kind of the first one to start teaching, actually making these vices. So, yep. Drayson's Forge. You didn't stop by here on the way to class. Yeah, I was kind of in a rush. I'm a point A to point B kind of guy. So, but yeah, Tom Latney, had a great class with him.
Should I grab your tile?
Huh? It's right up there behind you.
Oh,
so.
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, got it up there. Yeah. So this is a likeness of Tom, and this is apparently a little boy that comes over or has worked with Tom before or had a demonstration shown to him. And so I told Tom that this is how I feel on the inside every time he demonstrates. I feel like this little child over here watching him hit hot steel. So, so I had to buy the tile. From him. So he's got a pretty great workshop up there in Pepin, Wisconsin. If you ever get a chance to go up and visit with Tom Latney, you should. And also support him. He's a great smith. You know, if you can buy some of his ironwork or mugs or T-shirts that he has or anything like that. He's a great guy. No. Greetings from Rancho del Ting Ting. Hello, Curiosity Forge. And hello, Ting Ting. James, sir. Have ya?
Bounty Hunter 150 says, love your channel. I'm hoping to get into blacksmithing because of your videos. Thanks.
Cool. Well, thanks, Bounty Hunter. Glad to have you a part of the channel, and hopefully you will find it helpful. So, yep.
Wolfpack Forge, yeah, I don't know if while you've been gone, you've gotten a chance to read Dustin's emails. But
no, I haven't.
He's been displaced from his home a bit, and so he's trying to work out his where he's going to stay and stuff. But he says, I got all my stuff moved into storage. What's that say there? Just need to clean up the house, and I'm getting on the bus to the East Coast.
Okay, cool, Wolfpack Forge. So, yeah, no, I didn't get to hear that. Sorry to hear that you lost your place of forging and your home and stuff like that. That is a real bummer. I definitely feel for you, and heart goes out to you. Yeah, I've been out of the loop. By the way, everyone, I apologize. I have been 100% focused on craft here of lately, learning, getting tutorage under Tom, and so I just have not been in the loop with anybody's emails or messages or anything like that. I basically went into proverbial dead zone.
Yeah.
You know, and just got really manic and really focused, super focused on honing skills. So if I haven't been replying to people's messages and you've asked questions and I haven't answered back, that's why. Just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Yeah, and while Roy was gone, part of the time I was gone as well, so I tried to answer some emails that I could, And then those of you that I told you I was going to put you on email waiting list for a reply, we'll get to that. I think tomorrow we're going to try to go through and answer as many of those as we can. And then I was gone on vacation with my sister for a couple of days too.
Yeah, so you're going to see that in the next Blacksmith Wife video.
Yep.
She got some time away from the kids, didn't you?
I did, yep.
And me. Everybody needs some time away from me.
Yeah, so that video will be out on Sunday. Tomorrow morning,
Yeah. Frank Strock commented on my shirt. Yes, sir. Got to represent Western Reserve Artist Blacksmith Association. I like the shirt pretty well. Edward Adams, good to see you. God bless you as well. Thank you for being part of the channel. Yep, Island Metal Forge. Now I get to play around with the 360 cam. Just as soon as I get some orders out the door. They kind of piled up on me and stacked up on me while I was away. So I gotta snag a few of those, and then I gotta figure out the whole 360 cam thing and play with that. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
If you have any tips, I mean, feel free to email those to us.
Yeah.
Might come in handy when we go to play with it.
Yep. Anthony Liab? Lob? Anyways, Anthony, I'm glad you and your wife like to watch us. So that's awesome.
Yes, you'll email some tips. Cool.
Yeah, cool. Cool. That's awesome, Yamez. So just excited to be back. We posted our 1,000th video today on YouTube. So this is kind of a bit of a celebration for us. We're super excited that we've been able to stay dedicated and put out about that much. So, yep. Adam WNC Faraway Forge. Tell me about your sister. Yeah.
She's a teacher. She lives in Indiana, and she's single.
Yep, and she's single. And I'll get in trouble. She's already said I'm not allowed to mention her number in the live stream. So, yeah. Mike, Metal Mike, live Roy rants, yay. No Roy rants tonight, hopefully, so.
Yeah, we'll see if we make it through a full one.
No rest for the wicked, but Roy doesn't seem that mean. Yep. No, I'm not that mean, so. Anyways, so 1,000 videos, it's a pretty cool milestone. Currently, we have the most videos on blacksmithing on YouTube, period, out of any other channel that's out there.
As far as we are aware.
As far as we are aware of, and I'm pretty sure that's accurate. So, yeah, that's an accurate thing. We've got a list of where everybody else kind of stands, and whether that's a brag or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of one of those things that we're excited about. It's a mark of accomplishment of staying dedicated to trying to teach on YouTube through all the trolls and trolling and through all the great people out there and through busy lives and work schedules and things like that. Mm-hmm. It's been a long journey to get to that far, and it's really cool. So
yeah. I'm gonna grab my binder. He asked about Alec. I'll tell you how many Alec has in a second.
Metal Mike, we beat Alex Steele on the amount of videos we have on blacksmithing about 6 months ago. So we surpassed Alec on that. Now, Alex Steele, he's the man on top of the pile, buddy. He's got more views, more lifetime views, more stuff than you'll ever get to see. So
I've got a little sheet like this.
Yeah.
And it's just for fun.
Yeah.
But Alec currently has 673 videos.
Yep. Alex Steele has 673 videos. We have 1,000. And then
1,000. Yeah, this would be 1,001.
Yeah, and then the next would be probably...
no, right here.
Most
Chandler Dickinson.
Yeah, Chandler Dickinson. He's in third place, I guess he was, with 499 videos posted. Yeah. And that's probably not an accurate number because he's posted some and he's deleted some over time. So he might have a few more than that. But anyways, so thank you all. Thank you all for the hand clap. So yeah.
Yes, Alec is moving to Montana.
Yep, Granddad's Forge. But you are on top here. That's what counts. Exactly. Thank you all. So yeah, I was kind of interested. I haven't been watching anybody's content. Like I said, I've been gone. I've been super focused, working late, like till 11:30 every night. just getting in as much time as I can, getting up at 7 and working till 11. It's kind of like a normal routine for me, but, but I've been super focused. I haven't had a lot of time to participate in anybody's streams or emails or anything like that. So I do apologize for that I haven't been around, and socializing. I love socializing with you all out there, but been focused. So, but I saw Alex Steele is moving to Montana, so that's cool. So I commented on one of his posts that maybe we'll see him at Quad State one day. That would be a neat thing. So
yeah.
Although with as popular as he is, we'll probably never get anywhere close to him. There'll be a mob of people.
You'll see him from a distance. Hey, I think that's Alex.
Yeah, I think that's Alex Steele over there. I see the hair. Yep, it's the hair. It's sticking above the crowd. So, oh yeah, Techromatic. Glad to be here. Glad to be live for sure. So, yep, Island Metal Forge. Yamez, you're the first stream I joined when I came back. So, yep, I figured I'd just come in and say hey for a moment, and had a quick moment of time, and then I had to go back out and get stuff offloaded in the shop and things. So, yep.
Metal Mike. Yes, Quad State will be amazing next year.
Yep, I think it will be. I'll be there like I am almost every year, hopefully. Good Lord, don't take me out of here first. So, Dana Maggiore, hello. Good evening.
I'm really sorry to hear your mom passed away. I imagine that's tough to go through right
yeah.
now.
I'm sorry to hear that. Very, very, very sorry. So, our condolences and sympathies go out to you, Dana. Kind of makes 1,000 videos kind of trivial.
Yeah.
Which it is. So that's a good reminder, everybody. So.
Coffee's Forge. Roy, Alec, Big Dog, County Line, Island, all at my house for a
Alec. Yeah. You never know, Mr. Coffee. He might show up, You can never tell what that kid's going to do next. Never tell. Enjoy watching your wife blacksmithing. Learned a lot off you and your wife. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Robert. So, I like to think of myself as a good teacher. Not facetious at all, am I?
Oh, no.
Not at all. Oh. Yeah, I look forward to visiting Mr. Coffee's house next year as well, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun. We're going to try to take and set up a little bigger tent area. That way, for people who actually want to come to Quad State and hang around Quad State for a while, you guys can congregate around our tent and find us very easily. So, we're in talks about that.
Andre, cool to hear that your wife does some blacksmithing with you, too.
Cool. Yep. Daniel Moss is supposedly supposed to be in next year. Let's hope he gets here. That would be cool. Paul Fontenay. Roy, have you ever done grapevine sculpture ironwork? I've experimented a little bit with grapevines, but never anything for a job or a project. So,
actually, you're railing.
Well, yeah, I guess there is.
Leaf.
I did some grape leaves, like viney grape leaves on a railing that I did, but it was very small. It was just a short little section about this big on the support bracket. So, all right. Hey, that's cool, Wolfpack Forge. It's cool that your lady may have a place for you to stay in and a possible job for you. That's awesome. At least you got some place to go on the East Coast. And you'll be closer to Quad State. So that's cool.
Andre, our email is christcenteredforge@gmail.com.
Yep.
And there's also a contact form on our website, christcenteredironworks.com.
Yeah.
Up in the right-hand corner.
Yeah. So, Dad Rats Forge, thank you. Thank you for the congratulations on the 1,000 videos. So, that's pretty awesome. And, I'd also like to take and point out that it's because of subscribers like you all that are constantly supporting us, sharing our content around, talking about Christ Centered Ironworks, talking about the videos we put out to teach and around business and things like that. That's why we've been able to do up to 1,000 videos. I mean, you all have made it possible for us to continue doing what we do.
Yep.
And, the constant support and love we get from the blacksmithing community, it keeps us driving on. It's nice to know that there's people out there, a bunch of you now, out there that are learning something and are be able to take the information you're getting on the channel and apply it to your life in some way or shape or another. So whether that's just a little bit of inspiration, or maybe you just need to be picked up by the bootstraps, or because you're feeling a little blasé about it, and it's just that extra little push. Different people come to the channel for different reasons. They see different videos and subscribe for different reasons, and we just can't thank you all enough for being subscribers of the channel, and coming to watch me work, basically, and run my mouth and have Roy rants and all the other stupidity things over the last 1,000 videos that I've done. So,
Dana, no, we did not get a better internet provider. With as stormy as it is, you guys will have to let us know how the quality is, like if it's coming in okay.
Yeah.
No, we still have not good internet, which is part of the reason why we haven't been live streaming.
Yep. So this is all off the phone and our cell carrier's internet service. 4G. It's supposed to be 4G. It's still sucky internet. So we're hoping that this is an okay enough stream for everybody. So I would have liked to have been out in the shop tonight, where but the doors bang around and stuff. I was gonna do a little bit of forging tonight, but
Yeah,
we'll have to save
noisy.
that. Yeah, but
Probably it would
okay.
be difficult.
But the forge, yeah, surprisingly good quality. Good. I'm glad it's at least good quality here. So try to frame the shot. I don't like this backdrop. Can you hand me the color changer selector, please? It's like it's got it blown out behind her head.
Okay.
I don't like that one. I like that better.
Okay. It's nice and
Looks
blue.
much better. A little softer on the eyes, not so in your face.
Cool
Oh.
blue.
Okay, cool. Everything's looking good on that end. Well, thank you. I'm glad we were an inspiration to you. Somebody says green. So yeah, let's try green.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I don't like that green. No,
like
I think we're gonna go
super
back.
bright.
I think we're gonna go back to the bluish purple thing. We're gonna go for that.
Big dog forge. Hey, Tim. Said, what's going on?
Yeah.
You're watching only 14 likes.
Yeah, what's up, people? Come on, get them likes up there. Hello, Tim. Good to see you on the stream, sir. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming to the stream. I've been meaning to catch up on yours, but like I said earlier in the stream, I've been super intensely focused on my work at my class with Tom Latney. So really enjoyed my class at Tom Latney this year. We made a decorative hacksaw frame. It is a 14th century, 14th or late 14th, early 15th century hacksaw, and it's got a lot of decorative elements to it and things, and that's what we were working on, is kind of replicating these in class. And so I brought back an uncompleted hacksaw frame,
Yeah,
which
they only
everybody
last
does.
3
If you take a class with Tom Latney, be prepared not to finish any of your work there, because it's on that next level kind of thing. So
Let's see, yeah.
cool.
I'll show you guys. Here's a few examples of some hacksaws Tom has done before.
Yeah, so this is a different styling than what we went for this time, but very decorative, as you can see. So S&S Smithing, take care of yourself, brother. Thanks for coming around. So yeah, so that's what we were messing with. That's what we were messing with this time around. So I'm gonna be working at getting on some schedule on some of Tom's class schedules for next year, along with Peter Ross and Douglas Pryor, and try to start taking some classes from those guys, Ernie Dorrell, some of those guys. I'm going to try to get in classes next year and start refining some of my latent skills, some of my skills that I want to just get a little touched up on and, just perfect if I can. So.
Yeah. Seems like the most classes you've taken in a year was back in 2013. You took 4 classes in a year, but since then it's been about 1 a year since then.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, those are super nice hacksaws. They are the best. So, those people who don't, people who don't know Tom Latney's work, until you see it, then you're just like, okay, well, that's what a master smith ought to be putting out. So, he's definitely a master smith.
Mr. Coffee says, "Congratulations, you two, on 1,000. Party's over. What's next?" Yeah, so that's kind of an interesting question.
Yeah,
where
it's a good question.
we are wanting to take our channel after 1,000 videos.
Yeah. So one of the places I want to take, somebody commented, so there's latent skills. LOL. You are so humble. Really, kudos. Yeah, they're latent skills. So, where I want to take the channel in this next year, this upcoming year, the rest of this year, and this upcoming year, up to the 1,500 video amount, I would like to take and do that and have 1,500 educational videos. I'm kind of niching down what I do. You're going to see a lot more creation of videos as I work at changing my shop all over to new ironwork that I'm going to be offering, new product lines that I'm going to be offering off of my website. And this is one of those things that you'll find that you have to do from time to time when you do it as a business. So, I have products and I have pictures of products that I did 4 years ago. And so I'm smithing right now. They're holding me back from where I want to be as far as skill level wise, because what I'm doing is I'm replicating a product that I made 4 years ago. I'm replicating a certain skill level that was 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. My skill level is now far beyond that, and so now these videos have gotten bored. Not videos, but the items I was creating are boring to me. They're boring. They're not challenging. I'm not interested in making them anymore. And so in order for me to continue to still be a business, I have to offer new products that are at my current skill level. The big crutch to that is that they take more time. The higher you go in the skill level range, the slower and slower and slower jobs take. They just take a really long time to get done and completed, and therefore the price goes up as well. So finding that little balance is something that I'll be going through the rest of this winter into next year, and being able to take and produce higher quality products, servicing more niche markets, and so that's what I'm working at. So as I do that, you're going to see a lot more creation of videos that will be coming out on YouTube, and I've mentioned those before. Those are specifically they're a data point. They're to feed the beast, basically. They're a great place that somebody who wants to go look at my ironwork, all they got to do is type in the creation of whatever, fireplace or a fireplace screen, a duck, a whatever, a wizard head. It doesn't really matter what's on my thing, and they will be able to find a video on YouTube, find a video on our website. They will be able to find the product on Amazon or Etsy or our webpage. And probably even a few Facebook posts and some blogs and some different things about it. So yeah. So it just helps widen that net.
Yeah, not really a tutorial, but it is entertaining.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So those will be more entertaining videos. I still plan on taking and doing full length in tutorial videos. There'll be less of them. But what I'm going to replace those with are pro tip videos. So as I go along in the process of working on things, and I see something that I think can directly benefit the blacksmithing community, something I'm struggling with, or something that I've overcome with a certain type of tooling, which I think that other people may get into someday, I will be doing tutorial videos or pro tip videos around that. So that's how I'm going to take and go forward. I will, however, kind of start moving away from doing things as simple how to forge a leaf. I'm not interested in forging leaves anymore.
However, I'm trying to do once a week forging videos. So you'll see kind of beginner stuff from my Forging with Jess videos.
Yeah, you'll see some beginner perspective stuff with the Forging with Jess stuff, but I've already covered extensively a bunch of tutorials on kind of the simple forge stuff, everything from bottle openers to leaves to forks, you name it. I've done just about a video on it. Fire pokers, just a bunch of different stuff. there's no end. I could make more, but again, I want to focus my time and talent into creating better products for my website and for my shop and the stuff that's going to stick with me for the next 4 to 5 years. So that's what I will be working on. Drayson is forged. Sorry if y'all haven't been seeing stuff here. Let's see here.
Dan Harold says part of being a working artist is cranking out what sells. Yeah, that's the balance.
Yeah.
What sells versus what you actually want to do.
Yeah, and at a certain point too is there'll come a point where you will take a pay hit to take and do what you love or do the what interests you most. And in fact, is if you're just doing hooks because that's all that sells right now, then you're going to get stuck doing hooks. You'll get tired of doing hooks, and before you know it, you'll burn out on doing anything hook related, and you'll just quit. You'll just end up quitting. So you always have to be finding something that challenges you, that personally challenges you to grow as a smith, as a business person, and to continue to take your business to the next level. Otherwise, you just kind of get lost in the annals of time. And you got to make sure that you got to do a little both. You got to have a balance there, and it's tough. So,
Jason69, very cool. And
Yep.
Jess, move on because you have a library of bids to be viewed. Don't hold yourselves back. Let fans advance with you.
yeah. Yep. I plan on moving, again, moving forward. That's for sure. Forge maple leaf, is that too easy? Someone did it and it looked really cool. Yeah, that's kind of easy. I could try it at some point. Maybe Jessica will do something like that. So, Cursed Vault, you have a good night, sir. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, so Jessica's going to do some more of the basic beginner type things as I teach her how to forge and do some different stuff. And she's pretty excited about that. She got some projects on that she want to do.
I have about 10 projects.
Yeah, she has about 10 projects.
My skill level's not there yet, but I've got 10 projects that I'd like to do. So.
Yep. So. Yeah, and Dan Harold, you could be correct. Yeah, snobs do end up selling shoes sometimes, those that are not properly marketed. So, there's a point that you reach, and if you reach this point in your iron work, you will get to a point where you can't really go back to simple things. You can, but you can, but it's going to kill your soul to do so. And so a lot of the guys that I admire have been smithing for 40 years. And the guys that have been smithing for 40 years and 35 and 40 years, they have always progressed to the things that they want to do. They've what they're known for now and what gets them their income now is because they are at such a level that everyone else is here, they're here right now at this point in time. And that's the only reason why they still have an income. They're older now. They can't crank out 1,000 items a day. They can't keep up with a younger smith type deal. And so one of the things that's a saving grace for them is they can get into projects that can exhibit their masterful skills. They're 40 years that they've been in the forge, and it allows them to kind of obtain that sort of lifestyle that they want with retirement and things of that nature. And they can slow down on projects. They don't have to crank out and beat feet. They don't have to work 90 hours a week like I'm doing currently. That has to slow down. Otherwise, you can sell forks all you want, and spoons all you want, and knives all you want, and all the simple things all you want. But eventually your body will break down with the progressive age, and then you will not be as viable in the market because you can't keep up and compete with those that are younger. So you have to progress. You have to progress your skills and abilities along the way. Now, you said about snobs. Snobs are people who think they're better than everyone or they're higher on themselves than everyone else. That's not something that I see in master smiths. In fact, they're very humble people. And, but they are at a certain level, and that level is something to shoot for and be obtained. And that just doesn't come. That doesn't just come because you've forged small little leaf keychains for the last 40 years of your life. You've made a really good income. You may have loved doing what you do, But again, playing at their level with what they're doing, it's not the same. So. All right, so here we go. Hopefully that wasn't a rant. I don't think that was a rant. Was that a rant? Did I get ranty? I did not get ranty. See, she said I didn't get ranty. Not at all. But
I guess it's what the audience votes.
yeah. So, yeah, I've struggled with this at a few times. So when I moved from doing hooks, okay, when I moved from doing hooks, we were doing really well on selling hooks. Lots and lots of hooks, just loads of hooks, scads of hooks. No lack of orders, okay? And at first, it was a really great thing, and I loved making them because it was a simple thing. I could do it. I could sit on a stool. It didn't require a lot physically from me, and at that time, I couldn't afford to do anything physically. I just couldn't. It was after my car wreck, and I was just grounded, and I was just doing things to get by. I was picking up any little odd jobs I could, and doing any small things because standing was a problem for me. Standing for long periods of time, problem for me. Even sitting in a certain position was a problem for me. And so, again, it was a great thing. It was a great thing at that time. But then there became a time where the kids start growing up. And I need to start earning more money. And the thing was, I had refined my production processes so much that it was almost like it was getting to the point where it wasn't even hand forged anymore. And and it just wasn't resonating here anymore. I just had become a machine. So I moved on to other things. I took a big jump, and this was silly. You think about it now, I think back on it now, this was dumb. I should have just reduced some of the orders I did and then kind of filled in the gaps. Right. I didn't do that.
Or raise the price a little bit.
Or raise the price a little bit. But I didn't want to do any of those. I just wanted to quit selling them altogether. So I just quit. Boom. Pull the plug.
You're an all-in or all-out type
person.
Yeah,
I'm an all-in or all-out kind of person, right? Mm-hmm. So I just pulled the plug. Pulled it right out of the wall. Said, I'm not selling any of those anymore. I don't care how many orders come in. And not having a way that I was going to be able to pay our bills. Thank the good Lord above that he always provides for my lack of intelligence. But he provided in that amount of time. He provided things like copper bowl work. All of a sudden, that kind of started picking up. And then I had some flowers and some things that I was doing and roses. And all of a sudden, those things picked up. And then I started doing a bunch of those. Mm-hmm. And so that progressed for a while until I've gotten to do a lot larger work. I've done bigger jobs. I've done iron work that's thousands upon thousands of dollars. And I've done iron work where, it was $50 to $100. Now I don't have anything under $100 in my store currently. Praise God for that. I'm so thankful to be at that place. But again, the natural progression of things, I'm thinking I'm 30. By the way, I just turned 30 on my way while I was up at Tom Latney's house on October 17th. So now I am officially 30 years old. And I think I saw a few notifications where some people had said happy birthday and you remembered my birthdays. Did. Thank you all for that, by the way. But so now I'm at the age of 30 and I'm thinking for my next 30 years, my future. Retirement, putting away, trying to get a home, trying to get locked down on a home. We've been saving for a really long time. And I want to get a home in a stable place, something that I'm not renting, something that can't just be yanked from me in a moment, which is always a scary and it's always a present danger. It's always a present danger where we're at. So, because our landlords are progressing in age. So those things require me now to take and work harder? I can't see working any harder than the 80 or 90 hours a week that I'm already going at. Mm-hmm. Plus doing YouTube, plus all the other stuff I want to do. I want to get into making things. I want to get into teaching classes. I can't cut the time out. You guys can't spend $1,000 a day to take and have a class with me. There's things like that require me to somehow fit all this into the puzzle. Right? Mm-hmm. And so, therefore, my ironwork needs to progress. It needs to progress to the point that it is sustainable. I'm providing enough value for a customer out there that they fund me for 2 or 3 months of my time to work on a specific project. And that's where the next progressions of the business has to go. It has to go that way because that's really the only sustainable way going forward for when I'm a very old man someday. So that's where we're progressing things. People asked, I'm giving you guys down the nitty gritty, probably more than you all ever wanted to know. But you know what? Like, I hope you all take this to heart and really listen to this advice, because at some point you all will need to take and do the same thing. If you're doing this as a blacksmithing business, or if you're running any business, you have to learn to take and progress. Your client base changes, the way people buy your stuff changes. You have to learn to adapt and overcome with the waves of life if you hope to be in business for yourself for a very, very long time. So you have to take and do that. You have to move forward. All right, everybody's having some side stuff there. Yeah. Well, you guys should move down here after I marry into the family, LOL. Hey, stop about your sister. That's funny.
Humor time in New York. No one knows an artist if you don't get your name out there. Entry-level sales are needed to establish report.
Yep. Your or repertoire or repertoire or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but that's exactly right. I mean, you have to take and get your name out there somehow. But the natural progression of things is you do have to progress in life. You have to move along. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's kind of two ways you can go about it. I mean, like you said, the way of advancing, and then there's some people that also just tool up, and they're okay with repetition, and if they tool up, they're fine with doing quantity over progressing towards quality.
Yeah, but you don't get to this level. You don't get to this level of ironware that you're producing for clients by doing repetitious work that takes 12 hours a day to do. You don't get there. You have to. This probably takes 12 hours just in of itself doing the face. This is on a door knocker, by the way. This is what do they call that?
Is it the sketching plate or the?
No. This is the door knocker. It's the Bob Marley. Is Bob Marley in the Christmas Story?
Yeah.
With Tiny Tim.
Yeah, I believe that's Bob.
Is that guy? Anyways,
so.
It's the guy in Scrooge, right? Scrooge.
Or I think the Bob Marley was.
Yeah, Bob Marley. I can't remember. That sounds so wrong. That's who that's supposed to be. The guy's like, right out on the video. Well, that's what it is. You don't get to that level by again, making roses. I love roses. They're gorgeous. I like them. But again, if I just stick to doing this for 20 years and at this level and at this same styling with the same leaf, with the same rose pattern, with the same rose petals, with the same shape, all that type stuff, I'm just not going to get there. So apparently Tim's leaving. Goodbye, Tim. Thanks for being here. God bless you as well, sir. Thank you for being here. So, anyways, sorry about my rant, folks. It's not really ranting. I just like to talk about.
And here we thought we were going to get away without any of those, huh?
Yeah, and here you thought you were going to escape from all that. So.
Let's see, Techromatic says, I feel I need to extensively improve my video quality to help build my channel. Roy, what are your thoughts and the future plans on this subject? Okay, so thoughts to take. Yeah, Jacob Marley. That's what it is, Dad Rat's Forge. Thank you. Video quality. So to take and help with video quality, you can always get the latest, greatest phone, although that can be as expensive as just buying a camera that we have found. But the caveat to that, our cameras usually require a lot of other accessories to make them very, very handy for vlogging. Mm-hmm. They do. You have to buy memory cards that are expensive. They're $40 a pop for a memory card that'll have the read and write speeds that you want. You have to buy an expensive tripod some of the times, because if you get a heavy camera, cheap Walmart tripods won't hold up to big, heavy cameras, so you got to get a fairly lightweight camera or get a stout tripod. That can be $200 right there just in a tripod alone. And so those are some additional costs. As where like the cell phone that we have, and we did 500 videos on just this cell phone right here that we're talking through right now. LG V20.
Yeah, an LG V20. And this is last year's model. Well, 2 years ago model.
I bought one for $175, pre-owned.
Yeah, and she bought one, and it has just the same amount of quality. So instead of spending $800 on maybe the most fanciest new cell phone that they have out there, you can cheapen that up and get something like last year's or 2 years ago's model, and it might still be a huge step up from where you're at. And the other great thing is you have it in your pocket. To improve quality, there's really only other things that you can do is to take and get video cameras that can shoot in 4K. And have a way of processing and editing videos in that. And that's really kind of the top of the game right now is doing 4K video
audio
footage. And then your audio, improving your audio. We have sucky audio right now. I plan on changing that very soon. Yeah, I'm going to get a lapel mic system. John at Black Bear Forge, he basically bought the mic that I'm going to buy. And I'm glad he did because now I can hear it for myself in his videos. So thank you, John at Black Bear Forge, for me not to have to trial and error. Yeah, you'll listen to 50 more reviews about it. So that's awesome. So audio is a big thing. Lighting is huge. We've got 2 lights, one here and one here, to give us a good amount of light, but kind of, not necessarily overblind us. We can shut one off, see, we can get some different angles that maybe look better, and actually that looks kind of good.
It does.
Just shutting one of those off, but we get a little fuzzy. We're getting a little noisy up in the corners. Rode Video Mic Go. It has a pretty decent little thing. It plugs in if you got an audio jack on your phone. If you don't, well, then you're kind of hosed on those. But they make one that goes into the USB-C port as well. Again, there's some different options that you can do. If you can get your lighting down pat, you can get a decent quality cell phone, and you can get quality audio in the form of a lapel mic or some sort of shotgun microphone right at you. That can help your quality quite a bunch.
Yeah, so to answer the other part of your question, us
where do we
personally,
plan
where
on
we're
going?
going with our videos, Roy mentioned the lapel mic. And the other thing we would like to get is a gimbal for our phone. It's like $600, or
not for our phone,
for
our camera. So
and that's around $600. So we haven't bought that yet. But right now we're happy with the camera we have until there's major upgrades and
which there's not really. We use a Lumix G7, and they have 4K shooting capabilities, or you can do 1080p at 60 frames a second. So that's what we film in. The next big thing is to get the gimbal. We also plan on buying in some sliders to the shop, so this way for the artistic videos, the creation of videos, we can add some moving pan shots and things like that. But again, those are expensive. They're anywhere from $600 to $800 for a motorized slider. Same thing for a really good gimbal as well. So later, Wolfpack, thank you for stopping in.
Yemez, natural lighting is the best when you can go with that.
Yep. LFA, moving the thing up for like a foot or so. Yeah, right now we've just got this sitting on top of our desk, so there's not really a way of us moving it up that extra foot. I get what you're saying, like up here, it's a better angle than down here of noses, but we're kind of stuck with the thing that we have right now. So I guess we could probably drop the chairs a little bit. Nope, they're all the way down.
Okay, they only go.
They're all the way down.
Raise the table.
We might be able to do that. It might be all the way down. So. Anyways, so we've got some of that we're going to take and do to improve our quality. One of the other things that I'm going to be doing to improve quality is I'm going to take more effort in the shop for light. So in times past, I've just kind of dealt with whatever lighting's there, and it's been kind of flat lighting. So I'm going to try to light the shots a little bit differently, so this way there's not as many hot and dark spots. Bright and dark. In the shop, there's more subtlety in the videos. It'll make them easier to watch. But one of the biggest things we're going to be doing is investing into our audio systems for sure. Yep, Twisted Pie Forge. That's exactly what we've got. We've got a white panel here and a white panel there. There's other ones that you can get. You get actual softbox lighting. I like those a lot better, softbox lighting versus the bounce lighting, but bounce lighting was cheap. It was cheap. So, and somewhere in there, we did a video where we actually put all the links to our whole filming kit, didn't we?
Yeah.
We put the links to the lights we're using, to the stands that we're using for our light stands and how we kind of made all those up. We did a video on that. I thought. I think
Yeah,
with you.
how I edit my videos or how I make my videos.
Yeah, I think it's how I make my videos, and we did one on that. So. Yep, Technomatic. I'm happy with the equipment I've got for now. Yep, that's right, Technomatic. It's all about. Yeah, it's in Jessica's book as well, I believe, right?
It is. Yes.
Yep, it
yes,
is.
I did.
You're right, Yasmaz.
Yes. Those of you who are interested in YouTube, if you haven't heard yet, because I came out with it several months ago, how to jumpstart your YouTube channel. I did an ebook on it. It's 40 to 50 pages long.
Yeah.
And I do some tutorial steps that actually walk you through some of the things for setting up your YouTube channel. There's also a whole lot of tips and then like first person experiences for doing that, as well as, like you mentioned, links to the specific gear we use. So if you're interested, check that out. That's at our website, blacksmithpdfs.com.
Yeah. See here. I like the picture-in-a-picture you did in the past live streams. Highlighted what was going on in the shop as well as at the anvil. Yeah. We really hope to go back to that at some point. This isn't going to be a regular thing. Somebody, Yalmez had asked us a little bit about live streams, if we were planning on doing Friday night streams and things like that. And the answer to that is it's probably going to be a no for a while. I don't know when. Maybe the first of the year we might get back to it, doing some different live streams. This, like, having to do it with a cell phone has absolutely killed my soul when it comes to live streams, because we had such great quality, and then just all that came to a wrecking ball end, if you will. And I had to make some choices at that point on whether I was going to invest the money. I decided not to invest the money, and so now my focus is going to be on bettering my craft, bettering my products for my website, and bringing you all along for the ride in just standard video format. If we do any sort of live streams, they'll be kind of like this. We'll do some where we just sit here and chat, and then the other portions of those, again, we will make it to where we're. If we do a forging live stream, it'll be out but they'll be sporadic. We'll just let people know maybe a day in advance that we're planning on doing a live stream through the community tab section.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be more sporadic. We can't keep them steady at this point. That's unfortunate. Nothing worse than watching a live stream and it just it's just cutting in and out, and it just doesn't look good as far as the quality on the channel. And so we won't be doing that, huh?
Yeah. Dan recommends a monthly live stream. Yeah, that might be more manageable.
Yeah, Dan, that might be a great way of doing it, a more manageable way of doing it. I know once a week thing isn't going to work for me right now at this point in time. Again, I've just got a lot of work. I've got a long road to hoe in the projects and the jobs that I'm after, so.
See, Robert Hall. Roy, at one time we're making your own mount for the phone and making the vids in the shop. Are you ever going to get back? Yeah, you're referring to the shop crane, and we have a video on that. And Roy also did plans on how that's done. That's at our website too.
Yeah, and as far as Robert Hall, I will not be getting back to live stream, so to speak, with that. I film every day. And as far as the forging, except for while I've been gone on vacation, but I had some videos that I filmed in advance, so this way there wasn't an interruption in video content on the channel. But and I think we're good till Wednesday next week, aren't we? So some amount of time with my other jobs and my pile of orders I'm catching up on, I plan on some more pro tip videos. There's going to be some pro tips coming along just with the fireplace screen that I'll be making. There'll be some different stuff like that for a client, and there'll be some more videos, techniques, how-tos, quick tip type stuff. There'll be things like that coming along.
Yumas, the Wi-Fi extender. We actually have one now, because sitting in this room, our cell phone would cycle through. It'd start 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar, and it'd just keep cycling through.
Yeah, it would just
and we
cycle
couldn't keep it going. So we did get a Wi-Fi extender, so now we're at least able to. It gives us better bars in here.
Yep. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Ol
Maybe Ole.
Seabokane. Seabakken.
What's the most profitable market that a blacksmith can get into?
Yeah. So that is a tough one. That is a tough one because there's a couple things at play there. One, your skill level. That's the biggest thing that holds back. The blacksmithing is one of those things that, unlike welding and fabricating, unlike a lot of other crafts out there where you can kind of fake it till you make it, or you can buy replacement components from people, or certain things like like in woodworking. Like when you're doing stuff like entertainment centers and just kind of things like this type deal, it actually requires a skill that takes and requires a lot of time just to learn simple elements, basic forging in the thing. So and that's not to try to knock anybody who does woodworking or carpentry or anybody in any other craft or field, but there's a lot of knockoffs of that type of work. Blacksmithing is very special in the way that you can tell good forged ironwork from fake. You can tell good forged ironwork from fabricated. You can tell good forged ironwork from the stuff that's coming out of the different parts of the world where, again, it's just quick booger welds on things and black painted, and there you go. That's ironwork, right? So you can tell the difference between somebody who's hand forged something and Hobby Lobby ironwork. That's why I like to call it Hobby Lobby ironwork. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go to your local Hobby Lobby or your Home Depot or something like that. Okay, and so not that those other things couldn't take more skills, but forging is a process that is very personable to the specific smith that's working. So say you're making knives, say you're making whatever you're making. I don't care what it is. Your market, your most profitable market, will depend on your skill level first and foremost. That's number one. Number two, it will be the amount of product exposure you have of your ironwork. If no one knows about you, no one will buy your stuff. You have to be the squeaky wheel. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. You've got to be in every ounce of social media and where your particular clients that you're after are. You have to take and sell. If you're a shoe salesman, it does you no good to go to a truck depot and sell shoes at a tire shop. It just doesn't work. If you're a shoe salesman, you're not going to sell many shoes at a tire shop. You sell them at a department store where you can get people who are looking for new shoes, right? So same thing with online. You have to market it towards those customers that you're trying to get. So that's kind of the second option there. And then, the third option there is, again, your angle, your specific niche, something that you are trying to bring of value to the customer. If you don't have something of value that you're bringing to the customer, and you're just saying, hey, I make pens, you should buy pens because handmade pens are great. If that's your thing, you're probably not going to sell a whole lot of pens. There's got to be a reason why you're making pens, why they're handmade, what's special about them, are they going to last longer, is there a special process you use that maybe that you think's grand, and there's got to be something else there to make me want to take and buy a big plastic pen from you that you supposedly handmade. So a lot of those things go into it, and then if you want to, and if you just wanted a blanket response, one of the things that have about the most interest in right now are like knives. Just go into knives. Go into Knife Works. If you want to start making instant money for not really that great of knives, you can basically make it in knives because just about everybody's doing knives right now. There's a lot of exposure out there on knives. There's a lot of people with Forged and Fire who are all about trying to find a knife that's been hand forged. They don't really care that it's the same quality, actually worse quality than what they could pick up at the local Wally World. But they just want it because it's cool. They saw a TV show, and that TV show prompted them to want to contact a blacksmith to make them a knife, and that's it. And so if you want to just a blanket statement, that would be my blanket statement. Just go jump into making knives, beating out spoons and sporks and whatever else you like to do on that. So
see, Charming Hollow Forge. Any advice on editing software on a phone, i.e. KineMaster?
Charming Hollow Forge. We like KineMaster. That's what we edit all of our videos right now. Currently, even on our regular tablet with our film footage, we use KineMaster on everything. They are. It's a limited program because it's meant to work with Android. It's kind of, there's going to be some things you just can't do with it, like full editing software, but it has a very small learning curve.
Yeah.
Henceforth, I was able to learn it, and I was able to edit over 500 videos on it myself. So a lot of people think Jessica edits the videos. I actually edit the videos. So there's been a few where you have edited them down, like some of her stuff, like her vlog, her blacksmith wife type thing. She does all the editing on that. Again, you can see a little style difference. I, however, film and edit all of my own personal videos. So and we do that on KineMaster.
Yep.
And there's a video on that as well. It's kind of a short little tutorial, not a real in-depth thing. Yep, Technomatic, you're right. If you have a high standard of work, you won't be able to keep up with orders. Usually. Peter. I don't know.
Royce Moabo is the Mama Moabo.
That's cool, Yamez. That's awesome. Queen Moabo. I heard somewhere that Daniel Moss might be making a Moabo at some point in time. I don't know if he's still doing that or if he did the video on that. He's going to outbest me by a lot of poundage. It's going to be nearly 16 pounds, but I don't know if he's going to do that yet or not. Be neat if he did.
Already?
Oh,
Okay.
He did already. Okay, well, I'll have to catch up on that and see how that worked. Yeah, see how that worked out for him. Well, anyways, so we've had a lot of people. Hey, we had 56 people at one time. Now we're down to 39. Whole bunch of people said, I'm out of here. Elusive Moabo. He did it. Cool. Elusive. 32 likes. Thank you all, everybody who's been hitting the like button. We do appreciate it, and sharing the stream around. So this has been good. This has been been a good catch up. So
See if I can try to check our battery bar here.
it don't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we're about
still-
half battery.
okay,
We're
yeah.
okay.
We're all right.
So, yep. Hi for the Honor Forge. Good to have you in the house.
Hi, Steven.
Yeah. Hi, Steven. Oh, good to have you here. Everybody's doing different acronyms of different spellings. So. Yeah, we know how that is for the Honor Forge with the sick kids. We had some sick kids a while ago, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's right. The last time we did a live stream, you asked us to keep you in our prayers for your moving, everything to go smoothly.
Yeah.
So, how are you settling in your new town?
Yeah, hopefully you're settling in fine. So, yeah. But anyway, so that's how that's some of our plans, huh? Yeah, for anybody who's been watching for this whole hour of our plans for the future and
Let's see what
we're getting into.
we still have all of November and all of December to finish out this year with. So, Roy's been listening to Christmas music for like the last, I don't know, 6 weeks or something like that.
Bring on Christmas, baby.
He's been like ready for Christmas already since like midsummer.
See, for me, I'll just take Christmas all year long. Why not? I like it. I like it. Well, I'm glad you came back, Andre. Oh. Christmas music. No! No. You're a sick man, sir. Well, I'm getting in the holiday spirit, man, already as it is. So Christmas is one of my favorite times of year. It was always a time as a kid that no matter where we were at as a family, no matter what stresses we were going through, or what was going on in life, it just seemed like around that time of year we got a break from it all. We got to be family and we got to be around each other and focus on what was most important, and that was, again, being joyful and being of good cheer and honestly looking forward to a new year and a new start at things. So, I really did enjoy that as a kid, and that stuck with me to adulthood. I like Christmas for that reason, and I like it better than any other holiday. Period. I just like it because it again, it's significant to me. It brings people together, usually. Except for the weirdos that just always are contrived about something, and they don't come together over it. But
and you've seen your first snowfall already too.
Yes.
While you're up
while I was up in Wisconsin, no, actually I was in Minnesota, just a few miles south of Rochester, Minnesota, at Tunnel Mill Crafts, and I got to see snow, 1.5 inch of snow actually, while I was forging. So it was a great thing. I love it. So. Twisted Pie Forge. Nope, I don't use any 3-phase power in my shop. What's that? Roy and Jess, thank you for the catch-up chat. Great fun and informative. We'll be with you, I think, with you as we go or something. I don't know. Hopefully you're not leaving, but if you are, Dad Rats, thank you for being here. Yeah, Christmas carols any time of the year. My favorite time of year, but it's October. Hello. Yeah, that's funny.
Let's see, Andre. No, they don't charge you when you start a YouTube channel.
Nope.
It's completely free. Some of the things that you'll need in order to do so is a way of filming and a way of editing down your film footage, and then you'll need an internet of some sort so that you can upload it. If I'm trying to think, I don't think we don't have any videos on this channel of starting your YouTube channel.
We'll see you, Dad Rats Forge.
But if you're interested, go over, check out my ebook because it does walk you through it on my ebook if you're interested in giving it a try.
Arsic Metal, hello to you. Shamrock Forge, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you. Everybody give him a hand clap there. Oh, and AH, you're welcome for the information on the hammer technique. Be careful who you tell that one to because it can be quite controversial. Oh. 20M Carol, yeah.
Foot of Snow.
I can like that. So, Charming Hollow Forge. What would be your dream piece of equipment, Roy? That's a good one. Clap for everybody. Thank you again for the $5 super chat. We really do appreciate you supporting the channel in that way. Let's see here. Somebody's saying, can you email them? Where was I?
Dream equipment
In the shop. So my dream, it's kind of funny. My dream list is really kind of like went downhill. So I've already got an anvil that I love to bits. Olga, 465 pound, North German beauty. Love that anvil. So that's kind of already my dream piece of equipment, dream anvil. I have, very fortunate, and so I'm very thankful for that. I would say probably next to that would be somewhere in the round of a 400 to 500 pound ram weight power hammer of some kind, preferably self-built. That's probably be my next dream piece of equipment. I'd be okay with buying something that's already built as long as it was all in good shape and there wasn't a bunch of parts or problems that I'd have to replace. So that's my next dream piece of equipment. Thought for a while I might get an Yang power hammer, and their upper classes. I think they have a 242 pound ram weight hammer in the Yangs. But again, just where I'm at, that wouldn't be very practical. So maybe in a larger shop someday, that'd be it. But I guess mainly my dream piece of equipment, if you will, actually is going the opposite way. It's not main tooling or main equipment or main process equipment type stuff. It's actually I want to take and make stuff like Tom Latney tools, decorative tools. I would like each one of the tools in my shop to be a statement about the skill levels, about the skill that I have acquired over the years. I would like that. If you ever get a chance to go to Tom's shop up in Pepin, Wisconsin, you'll love it. You'll love it. Every one of his pieces of tools have a face on it or file work or something of that nature. It's a gorgeous shop to be in, and that's kind of where my stuff, that would be my dream, is to have my shop completely outfitted with handmade tools that show off skills. Oh. Hello, Paul's Garage. It has been a while. Island Metal Forge, Yames, thank you so much. Everybody give him a clap. Thank you for the power hammer, he says. For the power hammer. Brody Clarkson. Hey Roy, I just got my first forging job. My dad wants me to make him some Big Ten steaks, and he will pay me. Thanks for all the help and tips from your videos. Awesome.
Cool.
Make sure you collect 50% up front, 50 on completion. You're very welcome for all the advice, Bodie.
CYP Donnie just got back from my first blacksmithing class. I thought I loved forging before. Haha, you guys are all doing. Hope you.
How are you all doing? God bless you guys. We're doing very good, YP Donnie. Congratulations on the first blacksmithing class. So, where is Wisconsin? Was that?
Where?
Pepin, Wisconsin. Pepin, Wisconsin. You can look up Google Lake Pepin, and Pepin, Wisconsin is right on the side. So it's the headwaters of the mighty Mississippi River. So it's a lake just above it. So.
The Yang Yang. Is that what John's was there just purchased?
No, Yang Yang that's different. John just purchased something similar to a Kuhn power hammer. Not a Saymac.
Yang Yang?
No, something else. I can't remember it off the top of my head what it was. It's not a Saymac hammer, but anyways, something he was really impressed with.
Any new booklets in the store? Ed Graywolf, thanks for asking.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, actually, if you're referring to my ebooks, I did just finish writing one on eBay, selling stuff on eBay. This is actually, we started on eBay. We started selling used things at garage sales and putting them up on eBay for sale. So we had, quite a bit of experience there. And so I thought that it may be handy for some of you guys who are just starting into blacksmithing. And if you're trying to bring in some extra income, sometimes, as you're building up your skill level, you may need to sell off, it may be a handy way of bringing in some extra money for you. So I did write 30 tips on eBay, and it's like a $3 download. And there's going to be a video coming out Wednesday as well, where I vlogged my process of selling off some stuff I've been saving since my spring cleaning this year.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Cool. 20M Carol, when am I coming to the Smoky Hills of Tennessee? Whenever I get invited. So, by a blacksmithing group or something like that that'll pay for my time to come down there and teach or something. That'd be great. Unless I go to visit my sister in Florida, and then in which case I might weasel my way down through there and say hi to somebody. Again, point A to point B kind of driver.
Yeah.
I've got to make a plan to stop at somebody's place. Otherwise, I drive right on through. Okay.
Says he bought a Saymac.
He bought a Saymac, yep. And Liam Hoffman got an Yang Yang, yep. Champ Ironworks, evening. Good to see you as well, sir. Okay, everybody says he was getting a Saymac. That's awesome.
You're invited. LOL.
Yeah. Now it's between Saymacs and Yang Yangs, I guess, in this country and stuff. I like both hammers. I've ran both. I've ran Saymacs. I've ran Kuhn hammers. I've ran Yang Yang hammers. What's the one? I haven't run any Nozzels yet, so I haven't done any Nozzels. But I do have a buddy who has a Nozzel, so that he invited me that I could come play around on someday. It's a 4B. I think it's a Nozzel 4B. So that might be fun. Might do a video on it. And I don't know what we'll make, but something big. Something big if we do it. And Champ Ironworks, yes, there's a big blue hammer as well, but that's in a different class of hammers. It's called a utility air hammer instead of, self-contained. I was just basically talking about the self-contained hammers, but yeah. A lot of good options out there now. There wasn't that many 10 years ago when I got into this. That you kind of just had Big Blue, that was kind of the big name brand. You had what's the other utility air hammer? Ken's Custom Iron sells one. I'm trying to think. It's the MZ75. That's a popular hammer. I like it a little better than the Big Blue hammer, just because of some of the controls and linkages and stuff. I kind of like the way it runs just a little bit better, but that's how that is. So Yeah, Frank Strock. Another 30-pound sledgehammer? Nope. Not another 30-pound, but there is a sneaking suspicion there might be a lot bigger one coming here soon, so. Thank you, Mr. Coffee. Congrats on a 1,000. Same numbers, just one has a decimal point. Thank you. Everybody give Mr. Coffee a hand of applause. Thank you all so much for supporting the stream and just coming and saying hi and hanging out with us. There's 44 of you, 42 likes. We just really appreciate that just in of itself, and to make a little money on the side too, and you guys throw a little change our way. It's greatly appreciated. We really do appreciate every last one of you. So, there are some things that I will be doing here soon that I want to take and do. And I'm going to announce it a little bit early, but just because I can't keep secrets.
I have no idea what you're
can't
about to
keep
follow
secrets.
that sentence up with.
So I don't know if anybody saw the video. I forged the Monster Moabo for Yamez Island Metal Forge, and I had commented on one of his live streams, or it might have been Ting Ting's live stream. I'm not sure which one I commented on, but I talked just briefly that I was wanting to take and do some giveaways and some things coming up, and so I just kind of want to take and help support some of the smaller creators out there, some of the people that I watch, and just a few people that I've picked up on that I kind of like to. I like to see them grow if I could, and so with that being said. Coming into Christmas time, can't promise it all by Christmas, but I plan on making each person on this list that I'm not telling you.
Secret Santa list.
Making somebody an item, making each person something, a small little token to say, hey, Jessica and I appreciate you all for, supporting our channel, constantly shouting us out in different videos, just sharing the love around there. We greatly appreciate every last one of our subscribers. I wish there was a way I could make some small token in quantity that didn't require me to actually have to make them, other than maybe stamp them out after I make the original die or something. Maybe we'll figure that out over the years. But some sort of small token, I wish I could give it to all the subscribers that you guys out there that show so much love to us on the daily basis. But we kind of have some names. Don't get offended if your name's not on the list or you don't receive an item. Again, this is just completely a kind of a goodwill from me and Jess to you all out there. So, but you'll have to, you guys will have to just wait and see. Yeah, just have to wait and see. So that's all I'm going to say on that, because I get myself in trouble if I say too much, and
You do.
and then I can't. I promise out too much. So. Iron ore specimen to display in your shop. This would be a gift. It has a lot of neat little bubbly formations on it. That's very cool. Thomas Doubting Watchtower. Yes, I would love that. That would be neat. I'd find a place for it in the shop, although the shop is crowded. Hannah Majori, we're welcome to come to his house. It would be cheaper for him to see us in person, so. Dan sent me a picture before he posted the video. That thing is monsters. Cool. Awesome idea, Roy. Just please don't forge it. Yeah, I won't forge it.
Yeah, our mailing address is Christ Centered Ironworks, P.O. Box 315. New Lebanon, Ohio 45345.
Yep.
And you can also email us if you didn't have a pen.
Yeah, just email us and we'll send you our address where you can send that to as well. So.
You're a mineral collector. That's cool.
Cool.
My 8-year-old, she likes rocks and she's liked them for a long time, and I never got good at got a little booklet or whatever where she could identify them, but she liked collecting them for a while.
Yeah. Champ, you said how close are we to 30,000 subs? I want to say we're
600 away.
We're about 600 subscribers away from 30,000 subs, so we're also excited about
Quite
that.
a few milestones. We're also coming up on 4 million lifetime views as well. So all of these are probably gonna happen within the same week of each other, which is interesting.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. So. Coffee's Forge, he did the research. 546 away. Cool. So, so again, I am a very giving person. I like giving of my time. I like giving of expertise if I have any to share, and things like that. And so again, I just want to take and bless some people out there. Some people will be receiving things. We had a lovely subscriber provide us with some excellent stickers. So we plan on giving away some of those. Again, there's no way to get entered into this. This is just, we're just going to just start drawing names and just start giving stuff away. So be on the lookout for that. We'll probably call it the, I don't know, what, maybe like it's not a secret Santa because I'm Santa.
Yeah.
What would it be called? It's not a white elephant because there's no gag gifts in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Help us out with what we should name the title of that video. So it might just be Roy, Christ Center Ironworks Big Christmas Giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. That's the title. I think that's what we do. Yep. That's what we will do. So some people might be receiving small tokens. Some people big stuff. Who knows? But something that I hope, and I'm planting a seed here into your mind, and hopefully this will spurn this. Is that you all will do the same. You'll do the same. Again, I love Christmas. Christmas is a time of giving. It's a time of just being joy, and we just need we need not only a lot of prayer in this big old world of ours, we need a lot of love. We need a lot of love to be passed around in this big old world, and what better time to do it than during Christmas? So if you guys can take and make some small thing and just give it away, or maybe a few small things, who knows where this will go, Unsecret Santa. Yeah, I'm going to frost my beard, but I actually did grow one in while I was on vacation. I started growing in. It was all shadowed up, but then I asked Jessica what I should do with it. She's like, "Oh, just shave it down." So I said, "Okay, we'll just shave it down." So you want to plug that in?
Sure. I'll see another little announcement that we didn't think to announce is that you're supposed to be a demonstrator at the club meeting.
Twisted Pie Ford said, "Jess, how do we find you on eBay?" It's at Good Cheer Gifts.
Good Cheer Gift.
Good Cheer Gift?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't currently have anything posted, so I don't know if you'll be able to find me or not.
Yep. But you can look up our website at ChristCenteredIronworks.com, and you can get a hold of us there through a contact tab if you want to do that. Christ-centered Santa, LOL. Yeah, that's funny. 30,000 lumps of coal in the mail by Christmas. There you go. That's a cheap gift. Well, except for the postage, that would be expensive.
Yeah, 50 cents a stamp. You would need 15 grand.
Yeah.
To mail out
That would.
lumps.
So yeah, everybody. So I hope by us doing this will be a great way to just encourage everybody else to do that too. Throw something out there to your favorite creators or something. Just again, bless a smith that maybe isn't doing so hot. If you can make a tool for somebody, if you're at a higher level and you can bring somebody else up to a level, just do something. Do something with that time to take and beat the consumeristic mentality, and again, just put out some good joy and goodwill, to all men and women out there. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. Again, had to announce it early because Christmas ain't too far away.
It'll sneak up.
It'll sneak up here real soon. So October, there's not a lot left in October, and we'll be into Thanksgiving already. Where'd this year go? It went fast. 1,000 videos fast.
Yeah, so I was going to remind you to say about your demo at SOFA.
Oh, yeah. So if anybody would like to join me, I think it was mentioned. I'll double check it and reconfirm it. But the first weekend in the month of November, I will be demonstrating at SOFA. That's Southern Ohio Forge and Anvil. You can find them at sofablacksmiths.org if you want to take and find them on the internet. And I'll repeat that again, sofablacksmiths.org. So you can go check them out. And I am supposed to be demonstrating copperwork, making copper holes. Hold on a second. So I don't know how far I will go, what I will choose, but I will be doing some of my copper work, whether it's some of these rainbow colored type bowls, or it's, those type bowls. I don't know which one I'll do. Most likely, I might do this one, and I might showcase the techniques here. They're a little bit different, two different little techniques to get into there. So that's what I am supposed to be demonstrating. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, these are really dark. These really pop in the sunlight, and they're not in a dark black room like it is right now. So Coffee said I'll have to take a vacation day on Saturday. Oh. Well, I'll do a community post if I'm actually on hook for that. Again, it was just kind of if I wouldn't mind, but I haven't solidified anything just yet with Brian Thompson, the president of SOFA. So I will make sure I get that solidified and let you all know through a community post. I'll do a community YouTube post, so this way I'll be demonstrating there. Yeah. You can come up and visit me if you're in the Ohio area, Dayton, Ohio area.
Mark, good evening to you as well.
Yep, Mark Wadsworth, good to have you here. Yes, we are a happy couple.
Yes.
Love her to death.
I don't have an eBay store currently. I did when we were doing it full time. Right now, it's just my eBay username is Good Cheer Gift. Yeah.
Yep.
And like I said, all of my listings, I believe, ended until I renew them. So you may not be able to find me just yet until I have some active listings.
Let's see here. 20 Carol, could I do a video on an unfolded Latin cross out of 1/2-inch square stop? I'm not sure what a Latin cross is. I've seen some Christopher crosses, and I've seen just like standard split crosses, if that's what you're referring to. I think I did a video on a split cross already. Mm-hmm. I believe it's an unfolded cross, but I'll look up Latin cross later, and I'll see if I can get around to making a video on that. We'll see. Yeah, Coffee says definitely post it so I can put in for that day off. Cool. Well, thank you for your support. Thank you for coming up and supporting us that way. So it was actually really neat this year at Quad State. We didn't say we did a video on that. I don't think we did a live stream, did we? We didn't do a live stream about this. But one of the neatest things at Quad State and everybody who came to Quad State this year, I lost track after about 276 people. I was counting. I'd come up and shook my hand and said hello, and that they enjoyed the channel. They were subscribers of the channel, and I would assume there was a bunch more. There was at least double that number, pretty close to, that came up and said hey to me. And, I ran out of fingers and toes. And, that was a surreal experience. Everybody made me feel like an absolute rock star, which is... like, I don't know, amazingly humbling, scary. Like, I don't know. Again, I'm a blacksmith on YouTube, but there's more and more people who know about me now than what people have known about me in the past. Mm-hmm. And I was just so thankful for that. That was an awesome and surreal experience, and I thought that was really, really neat. So. To get to meet so many people and actually get to catch up and talk, like hang out and talk. That was a great thing. So, Yamez even met a fan. Yep. Granddad's force. No one recognized me. That's the way I do it.
Champ on the eBay store, a cricket modem. Yeah, that's right. That didn't sell yet.
Yeah, I found a great deal on a cricket modem. Can't use it for anything, but. Oh. Yeah. So we one of the reasons why we did the live stream inside tonight, we got a big storm coming through, so who knows what it'll produce. It's really dropped the temperature outside.
It's kind of chilly.
Yeah. It's kind of chilly in this room now, so it's really dropped the temperature, but it's getting 30 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts tonight, so hopefully we won't blow away. If there's fear of that, we'll go out there and hug Olga. She won't let us go nowhere, so.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta send some snow down there in the hills of Tennessee. You'll have it soon enough. You'll have it soon enough. So, I would have liked to have my hacksaw frame. I will be posting on Instagram. I will see if I can't get some community posts. I don't want to do too much on the community post section on YouTube. I will post some more pictures on Instagram on the progress on my decorative hacksaw frame. So if you'd like to go check that out, that's where I'll be. I'll do occasional posts here on YouTube in the community section to bring in everybody who doesn't follow us on Instagram. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, again, it's just at Christ Center Ironworks, and you can find us over there. And that's where I'll be posting progress photos as I do this one decorative hacksaw frame. I also have in the works to go ahead and do a few more and some jeweler saws and a couple other different things. Again, working towards some different projects that I'm needing these things for going forward. So definitely follow some progress there. And I will do somewhat of some videos around it. It would be a 47-part series if I had to take and do a full tutorial on making a decorative hacksaw frame, and no one would watch it. Well, there's a few you crazy people out there that would watch it all the way through. We appreciate that. But so we'll probably do condensed versions. We'll do a more condensed thing for YouTube if I do any sort of tutorial technique type videos. It mainly be techniques. As I go along and I explore some different techniques, I'll do some different technique related videos around some of that stuff. So a lot of really exciting things coming along.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
A lot of exciting things coming along.
And yeah, as we said, it's been a couple of months since we talked about it. We did put some teaching applications out for Roy at a couple of different craft schools.
Later, Ben. Have a good night, buddy. Oh, good.
So Roy may have, depending on how that goes in the next couple of months, then we'll see where we're at as far as announcing any upcoming classes.
Yeah. So they'll be for 2019 or 2020. You can look out for those as well. So a lot of neat things coming up. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the future. Mm-hmm. Also, there's if I'm not busy enough, it'll be around first year somewhere in there. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going out and picking up a ton of blacksmithing coke. So, and that's going to be for a secret project that I got on the go.
The first of the year?
No. I'm going to be packing that up this week. I'm talking about when it will be happening.
Okay.
Oh, there'll be something big that will be getting forged, being very cryptic. There's something big that will be getting forged around the first of the year. So, I'm looking forward to it. I got a long way. I got a lot of tooling to prep for it, but there's something big that's going to be getting forged around the new year. Help bring in the new year. Oh. Right. Yeah. Okay. But, yeah. So, just be thinking. Let your minds get wet with the thought. Juices flowing.
Guten
right between
Tag.
your eyes. Guten Tag. Bye, Tommy TC. Can I have you? No. Yep. Mark Wadsworth, no hints. No hints. The only hint is that I have to get a really hot fire, and for that I needed a lot of blacksmithing coke. So I bought over a ton of blacksmithing coke.
There's gonna be all kinds of wild guesses.
Yeah, there's gonna be all sorts of wild guesses. I'm loving this. This one I can keep a secret on because I'm nowhere close to being ready to do it yet. So I can keep a secret on this one. It's gonna be hard for me not to spill the beans when it gets there, but it'll be the event of 2019. Cool. Another sledge. Look at all the good questions. They don't know.
Life-size Liberty Bell.
Thomas Downing Watchtower. Forging a car. Yeah, that's what it'll be. It'll be forging an engine block. An entire engine block from scratch. Punching the cylinders. No. Island Metal Forge said, he said ring in the new year. There you go. He said...
Statue of Liberty, life-size replica.
Eric Metal said, we love tools. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I happen to know a friend of mine that's getting coke, and he's ordering it from a supplier, and he was kind enough to order double, which us throwing in extra money together got it for a cheaper rate. So the more you buy, the cheaper it is. So if you can get a lot of people in your area that need the same thing, that would be a great way to make it more economical to get stuff like that into your area. Green Bee Blacksmithing. Coffee's forge a bronze bell. Be hard to forge a bronze bell, but you never know. You never know. I think I know what it is. I asked if you intended to forge one in the past stream. You never know, Techchromatic. You never know. I love keeping this a secret. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I've whetted the appetite.
A cast iron cannon.
Yeah, we'll see. But it's going to take a lot of heat. It's going to require a lot of help. Yeah. And a lot of Coke. And a lot of Coke.
See, there you go. You're dropping more hints already.
Yeah. Well, they can already figure out that it's going to take a lot of help.
Well, I guess so.
I mean, I don't have, like, gigantor equipment here.
Yeah.
You know, unless Daniel Moss will be bringing, you know, that big old Massey with him. Probably not. So, man, it's getting cold in here.
It is.
I'm starting to freeze.
I brought in some stuff so we can make a fire tonight.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna make a hammer and anvil hood ornament. Where's Peterbilt? Peterbilt. Oh. Mark Swaller. Let's see how they're trying to get it out of me. Trying to get it out of me. Oh. One more hint. You think one more hint?
You could answer that one.
Okay.
Don't give away too much.
Mark Wadsworth. It'll be smithing. Smithing. Anyways, yeah, so a lot of cool stuff. A lot of fun stuff. I'll be a busy boy over the holidays, but we'll definitely take time out for family. A lot of neat stuff coming up this year, huh?
Yep,
coming
definitely.
up. And for the next 1,000 videos, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff, a lot of interesting changes. A lot of different interesting changes that'll be coming along. So, yeah. I think they'll all be good. I think you'll all like them. Are you going to forge your own statues? Me in effigy. Naked with an olive branch. No, we won't be doing that. Coffee's forge. I think I know. We had a talk about things. Well, don't go spilling the beans if you do know, Mr. Coffee. Make me awfully hangry at you. Oh. Thank you, Green Bee, for the congrats on the 1,000. So.
See, I think Obvious Alt asked if you do blacksmithing as a living. Yes.
Yes, I do. Yep, can't wait to see those projects. Mark Wadsworth, don't scare my eyes. I'll try not to. So, anyways. Yeah, there's there's a lot of neat projects on the go. It just is. It takes time to film them. It takes time to arrange them. It takes. There's a whole orchestration. Blacksmithing, as a whole, is a complete orchestration of processes. You know, it's literally, you have got to be good at setting up the right things at the right time to happen. It's all process. It's like a dance. It's like a musical instrument section, and you're the conductor, and you gotta tell the jingly bell people when to take and do their jingly bells. I don't know what that's called. Is percussion?
Yeah.
I'm probably insulting people who are in band.
I don't know.
And the blowy horn people who blow their horns, and the stringy plucker people, they pluck the strings, right? And you gotta manage all that. And so you really gotta be a maestro in the forge. And a lot of these, when you add camera work on top of it, it becomes even more. It becomes even more difficult, because now you're planning out shots too for each one of the forging segments. Each one of the forging segments. Now you're planning out shots, camera angles, different things of that nature. So.
Andre, I did write down your email, so I will try to remember to email you. If you don't hear from me in like the next 24 hours, just shoot us an email.
Yeah. So, Thomas Doubting Watchtower, how about having a live Bible study? So, as well as I like that ideal, Thomas, I don't think it's fitting for the channel. And the reason why I don't think it's fitting for the channel is out of the fact that there are a lot of different people of a lot of different faiths that are all on the channel and they enjoy the content in one way or the other. And so I try to keep the channel as non-biased as I can. I am not afraid of, professing my Christianity before anybody or telling anybody like that. Again, but I don't like to get too preachy or anything else like that on the channel. I try to make it as open door to anybody who wants to be a part of the channel as possible. So doing like a Bible study, that's great to do amongst good friends, doing like a closed group, and we may arrange something like that for whoever's interested. You guys can maybe give us an RSVP, send us a message that would be something you would be interested in, and maybe do a private stream or something just for the people who are interested in that. That way, I am being respectful to the community that doesn't particularly care to hear my belief systems. That's okay. I don't care to hear their belief systems. Again, I try to keep it as open for everybody as I can. So just want to put that out there. I would love to do kind of a Bible. I think that's a neat thing to do, a Bible study stream, but it doesn't quite fit into what the channel is for the blacksmithing side of things.
So
with the ironworks, because it's primarily blacksmithing. So just wanted to let you all know that. So let's see here. Yeah, if I have a personal channel, I could do it there. I'm interested for that. Cool. Okay, cool. Thomas Doubting Watchtower. Cool. Put you down for it. Okay. But yeah, just contact us through.
I need to come up with a contact form specifically for that, and then I can have I can import Everbee's email to.
Okay, well, you tell them
Okay,
what she's gonna do.
Do it first, because then that way I can tell
okay.
where to go.
Jessica will set it up, and then we will announce it when we do that. And then anybody who's interested in being part of that, you can. And that also, it also doing it that way, it kind of cuts out a lot of. It would keep that more centrally focused as well around actually being kind of like a Bible study versus people differing on viewpoints a lot. That just have no interest really. They're just there to kind of be divisive on the thing. So again, same way it kind of goes the same way when it comes around to the blacksmithing side of thing. Your personal faith and your personal belief points and things like that, it can be divisive amongst a community. It's just kind of how it is. And so I like to be as respectful as I can with that. So just let you all know. And that brings me up another one. I said I wasn't going to rant, but I'm going to rant. I'm going to rant about this.
Number 3.
I'm going to rant number 3 about this. So the interesting thing is I made I made this monster Moabo for Yama's at Island Metal Forge, and it came out of a place of I was just feeling good, man. I came back from Quad State, had mad love for everybody that I got to visit with. Y'all made me feel like $1,000,000, and so I just wanted to do something to take and share the love, just to put the love back out there. Yamez sent me a 360 cam that another Gordon Family Forge had sent him to try out, because I was saying that I was going to try a 360 cam at some point, and I just wanted to share the love back and say, hey, I appreciate you sending me this, and just give a gift, and again, do something along Christmas side of things. And I got an overwhelming response on kind of my Instagram, some, and even some on YouTube. Sadly, some people are no longer a part of my channel any longer because I had to block them. But I got this response kind of calling into question Christianity and idol worship and things like that. And I just want to take and put a declaration out there. I put no credence whatsoever in inanimate objects. If you think an inanimate object sends your soul to hell or heaven, you're totally missing the point. You're totally missing the point there. And I do things out of love. I have no intention on restraining myself or my forging abilities or anything that I feel like I want to make for somebody else if it uncomforts you with your Christianity or your faith or your particular version of your belief system. That is on you. That's something that you have to make up for yourself. But ultimately, we will all be judged by our Creator. So and that's how it is. So a walk with Jesus is a very personal thing. And I'm not trying to get real preachy with that, but again, I got a lot of kind of just weirdness that came out of something that was me. I was listening to Christmas music. I was having a good old time, just thumping right along and thinking, man, this is going to be so great. This is going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. And then to get a bunch of weirdness out of that, it's something that, again, if you're just a part of the channel because you have you think I'm some awesome guy that is like holier than thou and all, you're looking in the wrong place. Because if I haven't upset you yet, I probably will. I probably will. Mm-hmm. I'll let you down because I'm a man. I'm just a sinner saved by grace. I do my best. I'm at a certain level in my faith right now, a certain place in my walk. That's mine. That's mine alone. That's nobody else's business unless they want to get into a debate around those sort of things. But again, that's just where that is. So you'll see some things coming up, and the reason why I said that is because there will be some other videos that come up that will have some skulls involved, or they'll have some other stuff. Nah, I'm not celebrating Halloween. I don't care about Halloween. I care about Christmas. I like Christmas. I like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving makes you fat. Christmas, just hot cocoa and jolly little elves and stuff. And whatever, whatever you're into that. I've already stated why I love Christmas for. I love Christmas because it's a time of love and friendship and family and just, bringing the blacksmithing community together. That's what I hope for this thing. So again, not trying to be divisive, not trying to step on anybody's toes. If it does step on your toes, you're just going to have to throw a Band-Aid on it there, boo-boo, and move on, because I'm not going to be restrained in such a way that I can't do things out of love for other people. How much time is left? Well, we're only going to go for about what, another 15 more minutes, you think?
Yeah,
around there, and then we're going to call it quick. So 20 M Carol, fatter, LOL. I already fat. You amoeba. Yeah. Oh, Yamez, don't worry about it. At a certain point, you're kind of, yeah, there you go, Granddad's word. Yamez and his pagan idolatry brought this curse upon us. Toss him overboard. Burn him at the stake. No, I'm not. I'm not like that at all. So I think everything that could be said can be summed up in things. And here's go a little bit of preachy at you and a little bit of sentimental, but this is something that stuck with me, and this is the whole reason. This is the whole reason why I accept Christ as my Lord and Savior. Is He said that almost all the prophets, all the laws and everything could be summed up in just two things: love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love others as yourself. And I think if everybody did that, there'd be a lot less hate in this world. There'd be a lot less weirdness in the world. There'd be a lot less people wigging out over goofiness. Like, well, you're not supposed to carve faces. I guess Tom Latinae's going straight to hell. That guy, he's going to burn. That boy's going to burn because he's so good. He made a face. Come on. It's a piece of iron. It's an inanimate object. It has no bearance whatsoever on your soul or your future or your relationship or anything like that. And those are just things I won't tolerate on the channel. So if somebody wants to bash and do those sort of things, there'll be a block button coming your way. I don't care how long you've been part of the channel for. So just is. I don't tolerate stuff like that. So just want to let everybody know that. Somebody's keto, so best time of the year. Thank you, Roy. You got me in the mood for Christmas now. That's right, Miss Penny. Start playing them jingle bells. Start playing them jingle bells. Yeah, let's get sentimental. There we go. I think everybody's in this stream is of the same mindset. Yep, Mr. Coffee. You're going to be in trouble, my friend. So, you're going to be in trouble. So, yeah, anyways, like I said, there's weirdness out there, all those sort of things. I just like to set the record straight when I can, because who knows, might watch the stream afterwards to an hour and 45 minutes in. Or just skip to the end, and they'll get me ranting like that. Bridget Ironworks. Moo, would very much like to visit Jessica and yourself, Roy. Are there days better than others to come by? Bridget Ironworks, there is no actual good days to come by. They're just scheduled days. Sundays are just our family days, and we take time for the Lord those days and take time for family no matter what. So those days are off limits basically to anybody. And then I work 6 days a week. So at any point during that time, we can try to schedule in. I would love to visit with you, but it has to be scheduled out at a month. So you can kind of pick a place on a calendar when you might be available and where you might think you'd like to come visit. And then I'll see if I've got a free spot on my calendar. And if I do, that's where I put you, bud. So it's really pretty simple like that. I just got to make sure.
Yeah. We have been asked a lot if we have like open studio hours, and we don't.
And we don't. So would love to take and get you to come by and visit though, for sure. Chestnuts roasting on a hot coal fire. Yeah, for the Honor Forge. Lots of weirdness indeed. And this concurring coming from an archaeologist. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything in your life that draws you away from God can be an idol. You spend 10 hours a day on PlayStation, that would be a bigger issue than a skull. Yep. That's true. Blacksmith sleeping by the fire. Oh man, we're coming up with a whole Christmas carol, aren't we? Mm-hmm. And the guy had some scrap he gave me. Turns out it's wrought iron. Score. Yeah, that is a score. Awesome. Mark Sissel. Chrysler Irex, this channel has been an awesome blessing for me. I'm a Christian, and I too love forging. However, raising a family, I haven't quit the day job. LOL. Thank you. Keep on. Will do, Mark Sissel, and God bless you, brother, and may you continue to grow not only in your craft, but in your faith as well. So, thank you for being part of the channel. Thank you for supporting. Again, I don't try to on purpose to let people down, but again, you have to understand I'm just a person, just a human being. I'm the same guy. The guy you're seeing here is going to be the same guy you meet in person. Guaranteed. It doesn't change. You can ask anybody who met me at Quad State this year. I'm the same dude. Mm-hmm. Nothing changes about Roy. Until I change, and then it's apparent in both places.
You might get a Roy Rand in person.
Yeah, you might get a Roy Rand in person. You never know. So, Granddad's Forge, thank you for stopping in. God bless you, brother. May you be well. You're welcome, Rigid Ironworks, and thank you. I definitely want to get to see you, get to visit with you. That would be great. That would be great. Again, I don't try to take and push anybody off, so don't feel like I put you off. My schedule is just very busy, and so the way that I do things is I schedule people in when I can. And then if I'm busy for 3 months, I just tell you, hey, I'm honest. I'll just tell you, I'm busy for 3 months. The next 3 months are a no-go for me. And then we pick some time out in the future to come visit. See here. Thank you both for the videos that you've done. Thankfully, I didn't have the chance to develop bad habits with my technique when your video came out. Well, awesome, Green Bee Blacksmithing. Yeah, bad habits are a hard thing to break. Especially when it comes to smithing technique. Again, that's one of them hot topics. So, be watching who you share and associate Roy's belief system around hammer technique. But it's good to start with good form to begin with, because what ends up happening is if you start with bad form and then you switch to good form, you lose accuracy because you were having a certain mental connection to hand-eye coordination, doing it in a way that was damaging your body and damaging your joints, ligaments, and things like that. And then so when you switch over to a new technique of hammering and you're trying to focus on getting that down, your accuracy's all over the place. And so that ends up making people say, well, I'm just going to go back to the other technique because I was able to actually smith that way. And then you end up damaging your body, and then you're not in it for 15, 20 years or 30 years or however long you would like to be. And so it's good to get it down when you first get starting, and you don't have to go through a big learning curve later. Beautiful sight. All happy and hot, banging on a piece of hot. It would be iron tonight. 20M Carol. We want to change that last one to all happy and hot, banging on a piece of hot iron tonight. That would be a good one.
Yama's 64. I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's probably 40 outside here.
Probably 40 out here.
Be wrong.
This is nothing. When I was up in Minnesota, it was 19 when we got out for the morning. So originally,
Yeah.
so this ain't bad.
Where's the Canadians at? They should tell us.
Yeah, where's the Canadians? They should let us know where that's at. How cold it is. Yeah, better firm up the heat, Yamez. Celsius, Spence. Oh, I'm Canadian, LOL. Andre, since you're Canadian, how cold is it in Canada? You seem like a happy person. I knew you were Canadian. Happy people are in Canada. Unless you're at an ice hockey game.
Coffee Scorch, the wind chills are 22. Okay. Well, that is way off.
Well, there you go. It's cold. 64 degrees Celsius, you'd be dead. That's why.
-4 right now, but very windy.
Yeah, there you go. Then I have no reason to complain whatsoever, do we?
No.
We should be out there like bare shirt, nothing. 34 Celsius by you. I don't know. I'm not a Celsius guy. Good old-fashioned American.
Fahrenheit.
We do Fahrenheit. Yeah. In standard. Which I find to be a lot easier. I don't know. I still can't get the hang of metric. I try. Just not good at getting into the fractions and different type stuff on metric. So, working at it. I like to know both. That way I can rattle it off. I'll get there eventually.
It's a bad joke.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a bad joke.
Southern accent.
Yeah.
See, it's so funny because we don't think we have an accent, but other people hear us talk. They're like, you definitely have an accent.
No. James at County Line Forge, he has an accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has an accent. I have a little... Some people say, somebody, forget we met at Quad State, said, I just love how Ohioans talk. And I'm like, what do you talk like? Just missed a bunch. Stream closing down. Oh no, hopefully the stream's not closing down too much.
If you're asking when we'll be closing it down, yeah, just in a couple of minutes.
Oh, yes. It'll be closing down in just a few minutes, so.
Y'all don't have the Southern accents.
No. Let's see here. Its base is 10. Switching is a pain in the tail. Yeah, a little bit. I'm French, but I speak with an accent in English. Huh. Cool. I like hearing about people's different accents and stuff. I've kind of it's weird for me because if I spend a lot of time around Southern people, I will start getting a Southern accent. I'll start developing it because my extended family on my dad's side are all from Kentucky, like Kentucky, Tennessee, South Carolina, like Georgia, down that area. That they're all very south and southern, and so if I spend any time down south with southern people, I start talking like a southerner. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then also if I spend any time north and I start spending time with northerners or around Canadians or things like that, I start talking with an accent, like as if I'm up there. And it's weird, and I don't do it on purpose. I promise. It's like a weird thing for me.
Yeah. And I'm originally from Texas, but
Yeah.
you can't tell.
You sound like a Texan.
Well, maybe here and there.
Yeah. You never know. I guess it just depends if you stay in a locale your entire life. I was moved around a bunch as a kid, so
Yeah.
I didn't get the luxury of staying in a location for the entirety of my young existence. So, God bless you, Dana Maggiore. Tried teaching both in school, then stopped just before I got out of high school. Then again, I'm semi-trained in physics, so I think in a bit of terms of metric. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, I like to do metric if I can. If I can kind of, I like playing around with it. But when I do measurements in my shop, I don't do them in metric. I do it all in standard. So, nope, can't go wrong with a Texas girl. So, I won on that one. I'm a lucky dog. I'm a blessed man. I'm making her blush. 110-degree weather. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah. Then you know what it's like if you're raised on the military bases in Germany and then Idaho, and yeah, you got a weird accent. Yep. That would be me. We were just kind of all over. We were in Washington, D.C. for a while. We were in Texas for a while. We were in Colorado for a long while. Stationed in Ohio. Again, kind of just in between here, and there, pillar and post. Mm-hmm. So, that's a breeze after the kitchens, lol. People are talking about Yamez being dead at a certain temperature. I feel sorry for you, Yamez. People are plotting your demise, so. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. We got to go get the kiddos, so this way we can go get them in bed. This is a later night than usual for us, but we just wanted to take and say thank you all. Thank you all so much for your support.
Yep.
To 1,000 videos and
Yep.
nearly 30,000 subscribers of you.
And 4 million views.
Yeah, and nearly 4 million lifetime views of the channel. It's been a surreal ride to this point. We look forward to another 1,000 videos, 1,000 plus videos, and maybe the new year, and see where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, the long road to hoe to get there, but we might get there next year. So
if we continue at one a day post, it'll be about 3 years.
And we got 3 years. We'll amp it up for them. I want to get there sooner than that. So just because I just like the title of having the most videos. Whether there's any good content in them or not, that might be debatable. But anyways, so thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hitting the like button. Continue to do that on the regular videos. That's awesome of you. If y'all haven't checked out the website in a long time, blacksmithpdfs.com, definitely go over there and check it out. Jessica's added some more stuff there with the ebooks and
ebooks are new. And the new e-course.
Yeah, and she has a new e-course as well.
Pricing handmade items.
Yep, on pricing handmade items.
Yep.
Yeah. And so she has a new e-course. Again, I have all the different blacksmithing related power hammer plans and tools and stuff. If you're just joining us or if you're new here on the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you. And we're just looking forward to whatever God has coming our way in the next couple months, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be a cheerful season. I'm really looking forward to doing all these new videos of content coming out here. And I really hope you all will enjoy them and you will all get a kick out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really do hope you will, and that you will just continue to stay with us. We feel like you're part of our family, and and we're just like a big happy family here of blacksmiths with an occasional black sheep that we boot. We don't talk to them at Christmas. They don't get invited over for Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. I just had to throw that in there, didn't I?
The black sheep.
Yeah, the black sheep.
The black sheep would blend in too much. It'd have to be like a green sheep or something.
It's the white sheep. The white sheep.
Yeah.
Wait, get out of here, you clean muffin, you. So. Anyways, all right, before I get any goofier, God bless y'all. We love every last one of you out there. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Thank you for making Christ Center Ironworks a great place on YouTube to be and a great community to be a part of. And that couldn't be done without you all. So God bless you all. You all have a great evening. Thank you for hanging out with us for 2 hours. And if you're watching this on the replay, a lot of great stuff in here. Several Roy rants about 25 minutes ago. You may want to check in there. So, all right. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night. And thank you for everybody who supports the channel with super chats and the like. We really do appreciate you. Thank you. We'll see y'all later. Bye.